the turntable and all that kind of stuff, they're done. The first thing that I would teach the new youngsters about music is like, don't touch the guitar yet. Just look at it. Look at it. Can you hear the sound just by looking at it? One. And two, most important actually, one, can you give yourself chills before you touch the guitar? If you can't, be and do something else. Because this is a way of life, not a business. You're giving birth to beauty when you play, you know? So give yourself chills. Otherwise, you might as well just be a mechanic dealing with screwdrivers and hammers, you know?
You're well known for being generous with other musicians, musicians who've worked with you, musicians who come to you and ask for advice or counsel. Do you ever find yourself somewhere deeper than yourself saying, be careful, if I teach them too much, they'll supplant me, they'll overcome me, they'll make me irrelevant?
No, that's impossible. I got what I got, and you can't get what I got. You got to get your own.
Nice.
You might get a little close, but you ain't never in this lifetime gonna get what I got. You know, so I'm not insecure about that. In fact, I'll say, you know, you may want to try not using so many pedals because it's like putting too much makeup and people won't see your real face. This is your face, man. Just plug into the amplifier and trust that this is the sound.
You're very good at collaborating with people, particularly singers.
Yes.
How did you come to that, and how does that work?
You know, I'm very grateful that people trust me. They know that if they invite me, I won't step on their lines. I will not, you know, do anything to disturb their space and place in the song. You know, I know when and where to get in and get out, and what, because I have a big portfolio of melodies and nuances and things that I learned from so many about how to adorn something around a melody to make it gorgeous.
And your latest album, Corazon, tell me about that. How did it come about? What do you hope it will accomplish?
Oh, well, this particular vision came from the mind of my brother-in-law and manager now, Michael Briones, and he said, have you ever thought of doing a supernatural in Spanish, Latino? I'm like, what? You know, and so he put the seeds of intentionality. We came up with songs. Songs to me are like shoes. And then you look for the Cinderella or Cinderfella. Who's going to sing it? You know, a she or a he. But the song is like a shoe. Who's going to fit this song, you know? And by the grace of God, everything that we conjured that day became, and when we were done with the last song and the last artist, we said, you know, we're going to call him, and we're pretty sure he or she will want to do it. And then we're probably going to have like a really, really good night at the Latin Grammys. And I said, Latin Grammys? Why stop there? Why don't we go to the World Cup? Everybody goes, World Cup? I says, yeah, why go big? You know, let's go big.
And Santana did just that. You've lived, to say the least, a full life. Still a young man, but lived a full life.
Thank you.
What's the worst thing that's happened to you in your life?
Probably the darkest night of the soul is divorce after 34 years of marriage. Because my mother and father were married by 6 months, 60 years. And Deborah's, my ex-wife, parents were married forever. So we didn't know divorce. I didn't know divorce, you know. After Supernatural, I think things just got out of hand with her running the business and the offices and the children and the homes and the families and everything. And I think it got too daunting for her because I remember her saying, you know, you create this vision, but I'm the nuts and bolts. I'm the one that has to deal with the you know. And so I started feeling guilty because I felt like, you know, I'm on tour, and I wish I could be the other way. So you can go on tour, and I'll take care of the kids and look and smell the jasmine outside, you know. But anyway, for whatever reason, she said that the world that I was in was crushing her.
But I take your point that you say divorce is one of the worst things that's happened to you. Now, but let me take you back